Hey, this is Doc B coming at you from Turquoise Trail Therapeutics here in Santa Fe, New Mexico. So we're going to piggyback on last month's discussion about mid-back pain and thoracic pain, because something that traditionally happens is as the thoracic spine becomes more kyphotic, the shoulders get rounded, and what we see is a protracted shoulder where the shoulder will come forward. And one of the main culprits is the pectoralis group. The pec major runs from the sternum to the humerus, and the pec minor runs from the coracoid process to the humerus. Now, when these get short and tight, they take this entire shoulder blade and they pull it forward. And so what we're going to discuss is how we assess this, both in a seated and in a lying down or a supine position. And then we're going to inspect it visually and we're going to palpate it tactilely. These are two of our greatest tools in how to assess this forward posture position. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to palpate Heather's chest here, and we're going to just kind of feel along the clavicle, and you'll feel, if you go deep enough, you'll feel some rib, but you'll also feel some striations in the muscle fiber there. And as these get short, they take this entire scapula and protract it and round it forward. And our goal here, this is very treatable, I should mention. Our goal is going to be to elongate and release some of this tight fibrotic muscle tissue so that the shoulder can come back into a more retracted position. And it's going to be much easier from a postural standpoint. It's going to take a lot of strain off the neck and certainly a lot of strain off the shoulder. So we'll do that visually. We could already see that that shoulder was forward. We'll palpate. We'll also try to get that into a more retracted position. Now, let's show you how that looks laying down. Cool. So what we'll see here in this supine position is often when we lay the patient on the table, we'll see space here underneath the shoulder blade and the treatment table. That's not supposed to be there. In a normal posture, a normal position for that shoulder, the scapula should touch the treatment table, and I shouldn't really be able to have much space there from my hand. And what's happening is, as I mentioned in the seated position, this tissue gets so tight that it pulls that shoulder up and forward. So this is just an easy telltale from visual inspection that we need to work on some of this tissue in the front of the shoulder that's too tight. And then ultimately, we're going to strengthen some of the musculature in the back of the shoulder that's not doing its job so that we can bring that shoulder down and back, and Heather will be in much greater ease.